Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious home recipe. Bagels made at home with lots of love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare these delicious and amazing bagels made from scratch, these are the ingredients. I have 1 room temperature egg, honey, yeast, granulated sugar, salt, all-purpose flour, 2 water. This is everything we need to make these amazing, fluffy, delicious homemade bagels. So let's get started. First things first, I am going to do this in my stand mixer. I am adding 2 cups of warm water, 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 4 teaspoons of yeast, and I'm going to just mix it really good. After 5 minutes, you are going to see the yeast and the water nice and foamy. That means that this is working. The yeast is doing its job. After 5 minutes, you could see all nice and all foamy. This is the time when we're going to add the 6 cups of all-purpose flour. I am using all-purpose flour because this is what usually every family has in their pantry. I added 2 teaspoons of salt, table salt, and now I am ready to put it in my stand mixer. As you could see, it starts getting everything nice and together. I am going to mix it for about 10 minutes in medium speed. Together, and now we are ready to make the test. If it doesn't stick to your fingers, that means it is ready. If you could pull it and make a little window, that means it is ready for you to start just kneading for about 2 to 3 more minutes by hand, and then you're gonna put it and let it rest for about 1 hour. I added a little bit of all-purpose flour to my working table, and I'm just going to knead it for 2 to 3 minutes, no more than that. Once this is done, look how spongy it is. I am ready to add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. In the same bowl, I'm going to add the dough. I'm going to cover it with the kitchen towel, and I'm going to leave it here for about 1 hour until it doubles in size. While this is getting nice and like getting all fluffy and everything, I want to show you how I make my all bagel seasoning. Yes, you could buy the little container. It's about $7. But here at home, I like to buy the individual to save me a little bit of money. So here I want to show you how to make everything bagel seasoning. Yes, make it at home. Of course, you're going to obtain much more. I have diced garlic, black sesame seed. I have the poppy seeds. I have the sesame seeds here. And of course, I have the minced onion. We are ready to start mixing and making this beautiful topping. Of course, I need to show you how this looks when you buy it from the container. But if you make your own, you are going to obtain much more. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of every seasoning. Look at this. Let me show you how to make it. Of course, when you make it at home, you're going to have enough for a couple times when you make your amazing bagels. I am showing you how to make your bagels from all-purpose flour. But of course, I am going to show you many different ways to bake delicious bagels at home. Here I want to show you how to make the nothing but bagel seasoning. Look at this. It's exactly the same. The jar has exactly the same ingredients. But when you make it at home, of course, you could add more garlic, more onion. You decide. Look at this. Look how easy it is to make everything bagel seasoning. Make it at home. Same ingredients. Look at this. Okay, well, this is done. Now that I have this done, you could pour it back, make a new jar. You decide. But here, I want to continue with 1 egg. To this egg, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of just warm water, and I'm going to mix it. This is going to be what I am going to brush right on top of the bagels before I put them in the oven. I have the seasoning, I have the egg, and now this has doubled its size. I am ready to just do 2 portions. Each portion is going to give me 8 bagels. So here, look at this. If you want less bagels, of course, you could just do half of the recipe. And here I am ready to cut and start making my little balls. Very easy. I know it's time consuming, but I am sure you're going to love these amazing homemade bagels made from scratch, of course, with lots of love. Look at this. Look how easy it is. Once you make your little balls, you're going to organize them really good, making sure that you pinch the bottom, and you just roll them on your counter, and then you're going to put them to rest for about 30 minutes. I'm going to get this baking dish. I'm going to put them in here, and I'm going to continue with the second batch. Of course, when you make homemade bagels, your home smells amazing. And when they come out of the oven, oh my gosh, you are ready to enjoy these amazing and delicious homemade bagels. Well, here, this is my second batch. I know that it's time consuming, but let me tell you, they come out delicious, fluffy, nice and fluffy. And now it's time for them to rest for 30 minutes. While they're resting, I am preparing the liquid. I have one gallon of water, 2 tablespoons of honey, and I'm just gonna let it cook until the honey has dissolved. 30 minutes have passed. I am ready to roll out. Look at this, and make the little holes on each of the dough so I could create the bagels. I have preheated my oven. Remember to preheat your oven at least 10 minutes before you add your bagels inside the oven. I'm going to continue making the holes on the rest of the little circles. Look at this. Look how easy it is. Of course, they don't look that nice, but once they start cooking, believe me, they're going to come out amazing. Once the water is boiling, I'm going to start adding the raw bagels inside. I'm going to cook them for 2 minutes on each side. Add just enough, okay? You want to leave some space because they're going to expand a little bit. So you want to leave some space and have them cook for 2 minutes on each side. After the 2 minutes, you are ready to bring them out. Put them back in the same baking dish. Look at this. They look amazing. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and remove all of them and add the rest. Look at this. I'm going to continue making the rest of the bagels. Now, you decide what topping you want to add on top of your bagels. ready to come out. Remember to cook them 2 minutes on each side. Your family is really going to enjoy this recipe. I have all nothing but bagel here, the seasoning. I'm gonna brush them with the egg wash, cover them really good right on the top, making sure that I cover every center of it. And once you have them done, you could pour the seasoning on top or just flip them over and get them nice and coated. This seasoning is so delicious. Look at this. Of course, you decide if you just want the nothing but bagel seasoning, or if you want to add just the sesame, the garlic, the onion. Well, you decide. Here I have the sesame seeds, and I'm gonna do a couple with just sesame seeds. Remember to brush them really good with your egg wash. And of course, don't forget that you need to preheat your oven at least 10 minutes before you put them in there. They're gonna go at 425 for 25 minutes. Gonna come out golden brown from the outside. They're just gonna look amazing. I made some with just sesame seeds, onion right on the top, and of course, nothing but bagel seasoning. Look at this. Amazing. I'm ready to put them in the oven, and I'll see you when I get them out. Look at this. Look how beautiful they came out. My home smells amazing. Now let me show you the inside. They are really soft. They're nice and chewy, just how a bagel should be. Look at this. I'm gonna pull it apart so that you could see how moist, gooey, delicious they are from the inside. Of course, I am going to add some cream cheese right on the top, and I'm ready to enjoy it. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, I hope, my friends, you make it at home. You enjoy it with your beautiful family. You give me a thumbs up, and you share this amazing video. If I could make bagels at home, you could enjoy them too. I'll see you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing homemade bagels made from scratch with lots of love. This is the part I love and enjoy, tasting my recipe. Of course, with lots of cream cheese. Excuse me. Mm, mm. They are nice and fluffy, chewy from the inside, crispy from the outside. You guys are going to love them. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification button. If you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you soon. Bye-bye.